How many years has it taken to get to this point?
Well, I've been deported since 2004, so a little bit over 10 years.
More than 10 years in Mexico to finally get into this line for a Mexican passport. The first in a very long series of steps to try and return to what he calls home. But not to Mexico, to America. Hector Barajas served 5.5 years in the U.S. Army, honorably discharged. Life was tough after the military. Barajas was in a car when another passenger fired an illegal weapon. After a jail sentence, the country he called home since age 7, that he served as a paratrooper where he had a family, including a daughter, pulled his green card and deported him. Is this what you thought would happen when you left the military?
No, I never thought that I would be deported. I didn't even know. I thought immigration would be like for somebody that, like my uncle that's coming across and gets caught.
But it's not. U.S. veterans who run into legal troubles are also deported under current U.S. immigration laws. With Donald Trump now suggesting he'd look at undocumented military members with an open mind. It's a surprising and welcome turn for Barajas.
I don't approve of what he said about Mexicans and immigrants, but I do approve of anybody wanting to get veterans home.
Will he do it? I don't know. I really don't think so.
Daniel Torres doesn't buy Trump's promise. Torres was a lance corporal in the U.S. Marines, fighting in ground combat in Iraq. He was honorably discharged. How did the military figure out you were undocumented?
Well, after I got back from Iraq, I volunteered for a 1-year deployment to Afghanistan.
That's when the military figured out his papers were fake. Why did you lie to the military?
I want to be able to say that I have done something for the country, that I've done something, to earn my place in the United States.
Lying was enough to get deported. He's pled his case in U.S. court and just this spring became one of the few granted his U.S. citizenship. It's a path Barajas hopes others in his organization, the Tijuana-based Deported Veteran Support House, will travel. Barajas has more than 300 deported U.S. vets in his database. But according to the ACLU, there are thousands of other U.S. servicemen and women who could end up right here, deported out of the United States in this exact same situation. Barajas now has new hope. After years of fighting, he has a court date to argue for his citizenship. Step 1, a Mexican passport. Are you hopeful?
I'm hopeful. I'm excited. I love my country. I love my daughter. I just can't wait to be home.